Michelle Anderson, founder of Clarinet Mentors. Today I have a little pointer that's great for clarinetists of all levels of experience, and it has to do with the ideal way to hold your hand, wrist, and arm so that you're really letting your body move in the most natural way. And if you're someone who's working on really fast, speedy stuff, this will help you to play faster and also to avoid injury. Short video today, something important that we could all work on. So I'm going to start by looking at our right hand. For most full-grown people, when we play clarinet, we actually want the angle of our forearm to our wrist to our hand to be as straight as possible. We really want to avoid our wrist tilting out or like this. And yet I see many people doing that. It's a really common habit. When we're at an angle here, the tendons that work in our hand are being bent and they don't work as efficiently. We want it straight. Now we also want it to look straight from this angle. Most people are pretty good from this angle, but I'm showing you that vantage as well. So straight this way, straight this way. And when you pick up your instrument, you really want to look at how you're holding your right hand. I see so many people who stick their elbows out, and then in order to fit their right hand, they need to kind of bend it at a very sharp angle here. That causes a few problems for you. It makes it hard for your fingers to wrap around and hit those bottom keys. So you're often going to find certain notes in the high register are delayed or they feel hard to blow as our fingers late. They're naturally going to fit better when we get this into a straight line. The other thing is if your elbows are sticking out like this, look at the tension in my body right now. Ooh, you're probably putting tension into your throat, which impedes your airflow, and into your fingers. Your fingers will start to slam on the instrument, which is not a good habit. We always want very light, relaxed fingers. Now, if you change your wrist angle, two ways to do that. One is simply by changing where your elbow sits. So if I move my elbow in, I've altered this angle here. So elbow out, my wrist is bent. Elbow in, it's easier for me to maintain a straight line. So generally, you just want your arms to relax at your side. They could just sit where they would normally sit. You may find that this affects where you put your thumb on the thumb rest. Sometimes if you've had your wrist tucked really far in, you've probably been far in with your thumb rest, and as we straighten our wrist out, you may need to slide closer to the end of your thumb. I do have another video specifically about right hand and right thumb pain that talks about the ideal position for your thumb rest. I do suggest you watch that if you haven't seen it, but basically we usually end up being a little bit closer to our thumbnail sometimes if we're in the ideal position. So that angle is really important. All you need to do is record yourself on video or sit in front of a mirror and just look at that. Now this is true for our left hand as well. As much as we can, we want to have a straight line here too. I do find this varies depending on people's arm lengths and finger length. It's a little harder to maintain perfectly straight left hand, but as much as you're able to. So if I'm looking at myself now, I would probably, let's bring that right elbow in. Let's bring that in. Now I'm pretty straight here. Now I'm pretty straight here. Ready to play. In good position, and it allows my fingers to go into that really relaxed, rounded arch position that we like. So it's a relatively simple pointer, yet most people aren't aware of it, and the benefit to doing it, first of all, is it will cut down on any fatigue that might happen. It reduces fatigue in the tendons and muscles of your arms and fingers and wrists, but also it really does set your hands up in the great position to allow you to play really fast technique. I know for all of us, we have those passages that are difficult and fast that we want to increase our speed on, and we want to make it sound easy. So the more relaxed our body can be, the easier it actually is. I encourage you to try that out, and I would love to hear from you. I have a comments box right below this video. Please fill in your comments, questions you have. I do read those regularly, and I put in my own replies to you if you have any questions about this video. If you're not already a member of the Clarinet Mentors community, I invite you to join. It's totally free. You just go to www.learnclarinetnow.com, enter your name, email address, and about every 2 weeks I send out an email with my favorite clarinet pointers, clarinet gadgets, clarinet tips, and a video just like the one you're watching today. I look forward to seeing you on the next video, and thanks for watching.